Right? We want to look at solution. We want to provide solution to the problems that we have in UTME 2013 in mathematics. UTME 2013 mathematics, and we are solving questions on integration. Alright, we have 2 questions on integration in that year and 3 questions on differentiation. Now to solve this problem, we have the question: integrate 1 plus x all over x cubed dx. 1 plus x all over x cubed dx. Of course, we can rewrite it as integral. Okay, let me cancel this. As integral 1 plus x all over x cubed, alright, dx. Now this can be further split into integral 1 over x cubed dx plus integral x over x cubed dx. Right? Now if we have gotten that one, we can change this to power function, and which will become what? Integral x raised to the power minus 3 dx plus integral x over x cubed becomes 1 over x squared, and that turns to x raised to the power minus 2 dx. I think the problem is 50% solved now. We have been able to arrive at this point. Now it will be, we add 1 to the power, which becomes x to the power minus 3 plus 1 over minus 3 plus 1, then plus x to the power minus 2 plus 1 all over minus 2 plus 1. Add the constant of integration to the entire result. Then that finally gives us, we have what here? X to the power minus 2 all over minus 2, right, plus x to the power minus 1 all over minus 1, then plus c. This is the final answer, okay, which we can rewrite as to become minus x to the power minus 2 over 2, right? The minus plus over minus is what? Minus x to the power minus 1 over 1 plus c. That is not enough. That still becomes, when this one comes down, becomes minus 1 over 2x squared, right? Minus 1 over x plus c. So that is what we have. Okay, we just rewrote the entirety of this one in this form. So that is minus 1 over 2x squared minus 1 over x plus c. So that is the final answer there. Now, if you have gotten that, we are just rewriting what we have now. We can still rewrite it as, bring out this minus. We have minus out, then we have 1 over 2x squared plus 1 over x all plus c. Okay, so now let's look at the options that we have in that year. All right, the options that we have okay, the correct option is option B. It is left as minus 1 over 2x squared minus 1 over x plus c. They did not even go further to compress it like this. So this is how the answer was left. But they did not use c here, they use k as the constant. Now the last question on integration is what we're going to solve now. Yeah, please try and write what we have on the board down, okay, before I give you the second question. Alright, the second question is on definite integral, that is integrating between limits, between lower and upper limit. The question states that, question says evaluate integral pi over 2 down to 0 of sine x dx. Alright, what we'll first do is we open a bracket, a square bracket. Alright, then we'll integrate sine x, which gives us what? Minus cos x. Then put the limit, lower limit 0, The upper limit is pi over 2. Remember that pi is 180 degree. So pi over 2 is going to be what? Pi over 2 will be 180 degree over 2. And that gives us what? 90 degrees. So we'll put 90 degree here at the upper limit. Okay? Now if we have gotten this, that means we are finding, first put 90 for x. So that becomes minus cos 90. Put it in a small bracket. Then put minus. Then repeat minus cos what? Put 0 now for x. 0 degree. This is 90 degree. This is 0 degree. Alright, that means we find minus cos x of 90. We put it on the left hand side. Then we'll now find minus cos x of 0 degree. Put that on the right of that minus. Then we'll find the difference between the lower and the upper. And we know cos 90 is what? 0. Alright, minus cos 0 is what? 1. That is minus 1. Alright, so we have minus 1, which is what? 1. So our answer is what? 1. So we got 1 as the answer. So that is correct answer to that. Now just note that when we are solving problem that involves definite integral, we just forget about the upper and the lower limit first. We integrate the function that we have. And when we integrate this function, we have, for this particular one, we have minus cos x, alright? Then we put the 0, the lower limit here, then we put the upper limit there. Remember how we got this 90 degree? We know that pi is 180 degree. And we divided pi by 2, okay, to get pi over 2, which is 90 degree now. Okay, now, normally we have two brackets, minus separating them. This one is for the upper limit, this one is for the lower limit. Okay, now we put minus cos, instead of writing cos x, we write cos 90, that's using the upper limit. Then we again write minus cos x here, instead of writing x, we write 0 degree, that's for the lower limit. Now that's what we have done here, exactly. Then you find minus cos 90, which is 0, minus cos 0 is what? Minus 1. So minus becomes what? 1. That is how to solve all problems that involve definite integral, at least within the scope of UTME exams. Okay? Right. That's all that we have in the year 2013 as per integration. Right? You can always check my blog to update yourself with the materials that will be of great benefit to you in your quest for sources as per the exam you are preparing for. Right? I wish you all the best. See you in the next video.